Muy buenas a todos, gente, bienvenidos al canal, bienvenidos al episodio número 4 de este juegazo de Witcher. He estado pensando, quería deciros que voy a hacer unas modificaciones en la serie, porque este juego es muy largo, son unas 200 horas de juego, entonces tal y como estoy haciendo la serie se nos va a hacer, pues imagínate, 200 capítulos, me voy a tirar medio año aquí haciendo la serie, así que he decidido que voy a recortar un poco los vídeos, voy a hacer como una especie de resumen, ¿no? Y todas las partes estas que son, yo que sé, de investigación, de buscar las misiones, de ir para arriba y para abajo con el caballo, pues todos esos trozos los voy a cortar y voy a dejar lo que yo considere más importante. Podría ser pues las escenas de vídeo, ¿no? Lo que dice la historia, las misiones, diálogos y por supuesto los enfrentamientos más importantes, porque es que si no, ya os digo, primero para hacer más cortos los vídeos, así no duran tanto como una hora, y segundo para poder terminar la serie antes, porque si no me voy a tirar aquí, ya os digo, un año haciendo la serie. Así que nada, vamos allá, estamos donde lo dejemos, que matemos al monstruo, al grifo, y bueno, pues hemos ido a recoger la recompensa.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten. I didn't know. So, a fool. Damage. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with an hour. Make it so. Oh, no, no! By the gods, no! What?
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Would never be in your stead.
Toma ya.
Tell me why you've come.
Fulfilled
Que he matado al bicho, vengo a cobrar mi recompensa. ¿Tú qué crees?
Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time. Under my nose. Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed
Mira lo
her
que
if
espabilado.
tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say
Muy bien, muy bien. Por supuesto, hombre, vamos a coger el dinero. Otra vez, que eso no se pregunta. Yo cojo el dinero y punto. Pues la gente que piense lo que quiere. Como veis, aquí he hecho otro corte, pues el camino desde que me dan la misión hasta la siguiente le he cortado. Estamos aquí con nuestro
Yennefer's
amigo.
in Vizima. Friends there, so
Aquí me sale que he fallado una misión,
look around.
porque esa misión se podía completar de dos formas diferentes, la de matar al grifo, y empecé a hacerlas las dos, pero claro, solo podía terminar una, entonces una de esas dos misiones que empecé a hacer pues queda como fallida.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
Sí, que te lo crees tú.
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
La he llamado puta.
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it?
Pobre
It's
chica.
not that Annie, your child, would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to
Let
my sister
go!
attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt!
Toma ya. Uy, lo que la mata.
Let me be!
Y se la carga la palla. Uy. Aquí va el follón,
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You alright?
Sí, bueno, solo la nariz rota, no es nada.
That true? What the Emperor promised you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
Pelea, pelea.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
Venga, venga. A ir a pillar cacho. Uy. Toma castaña. Toma castaña. Toma, pues listo. Me lo paro todo con la espada. Toma, toma por culo. Zasca. Zasca, zasca. Un hechizo, toma, el de fuego. Toma, quémate. Toma, nivel 3. Un punto disponible más. Toma, le ha cortado la cabeza.
It's alright. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone. And don't ever come back.
Joder. Ya nos echan de todos lados.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
Venga, más follones.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Coño. ¿Esa es Yennefer?
Excuses, excuses.
Mira, ya hemos encontrado a Yennefer. Oy, oy, oy.
Yen? How?
I received a report about
Al
a
final
witch
nos ha
who
encontrado
appeared
ya a
in my
nosotros.
orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but well, you know me. Patience has never been
Sí,
my
ya.
strong suit.
Ya lo vimos en la bañera, que nos metías bichos
Good to see you.
para echarnos de la bañera. No tienes paciencia,
I
hija.
embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort.
Hombre, un pinchito.
Don't get me wrong, Yennefer.
Un reencuentro
I'm
con
glad
un
to see
pinchito
you.
sería lo suyo.
But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
We can talk here. Some charming orchards nearby. In bloom even, so you almost can't smell the corpses.
Ay, ay, ay.
A tempting proposition. Sadly, I must say no.
Joder, chica, que
You see,
rancia.
someone awaits you in Vizima. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Pues nada,
Emperor
esperaremos.
Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Ah,
Now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one
joder,
can't
qué
refuse.
chaqueteros.
I didn't, though I could have.
Sí, sí, me pregunto qué te ofreció. A ver, espabilada.
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll find out.
What
Vale.
about you?
I'm
Pues no
going in the
contesta.
opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Sí, sí, tú vete.
Remember.
Vete por ahí, déjanos
Thanks
a
for your help,
solas.
Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
Joder, ese tío se le ha curado ya la herida del bicho ese que le hizo en menos de un día. En una tarde se le ha curado la herida. Ahí, ahí. Harry.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then,
But then...
¿Quién son estos? ¿También quieren hostias? Toma ya. Pues muy bien. Ya estamos otra vez en la bañera. Encima el tío este es manco, ¿sabes? Le faltan manos para ducharse el solito. 3 tías ahí lavándolo. Para matar bichos sí que tiene manos, ¿eh?
It must suffice.
Qué pinta mariquita tiene ese.
think Emir cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all.
Oh,
The gentleman will
qué
be seated
fino.
on the bergère,
The what now?
in that chair.
Ah, vale. Haberlo dicho antes.
Catwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
Hombre, a mí me gustan las barbas. Claro, ¿qué problema hay con mis barbas? A ver.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does, yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially
¿Tú qué sabrás lo que tengo en las barbas?
lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine, do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
And prepare to answer some questions.
General,
Otro.
I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their feet. Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a
Hi.
formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So,
¿Y ese que mira?
Geralt,
¿Por qué me mira tanto?
place of birth unknown, parents unknown, age unknown. All insignificant details. let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
¿Tengo que contestar? Pero si no sé ni quién es ese. ¿Esto qué debe ser? ¿Algo relacionado con los otros juegos? ¿El 1 y el 2? Pues no sé qué pasó, ni lo que hice, da igual. Se lo maté. Te digo que lo maté. No sé.
Foltest ordered me to clear the path. The boy stood in my way.
Cutting down the La Valette heir. This made no impression.
Era un heredero y todo.
I suppose it wouldn't. What's some baron to an assassin of kings? Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
Pues no tengo ni idea, porque me preguntan estas cosas. No sé ni quién es el Berno Roche ni el Lord Beteste. A ver qué pongo.
I got out of Flotsam with Vernon Roach, commander of the Blue Stripes, and
A murderer of non-humans. We know this gentleman well, Witcher. You forge interesting alliances.
something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
Venga, más
We shall
preguntas.
shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
Pues yo que sé. Va, tenía que salvar a Tris.
The mighty had imprisoned Triss Marigold. Ought to know I care about her, and I tend to rescue those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and Council of Mages in the process.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
Se escapó.
I watched her get in the megascope, but ultimately freed her from the trap your man Letho of Gullet had set. Write that down. I want to be sure the paperwork's in order now.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
Lo maté. Esa alianza ya no existe. Al igual le interesa tener esa alianza.
Well, that alliance has been dissolved, irrevocably. I killed Letho in Loch Muin.
So we heard. It's a good thing you did.
Mira.
Saved our agent some messy.
Eso lo he hecho bien.
I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment.
Sí, yo he dicho toda la verdad. Toda la verdad inventada, pero era la verdad.
Formalities seen to, I would ask the general to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the general's assistance.
Shame. I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck with your audience.
Ale, tira.
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Son prácticamente iguales las prendas. Yo quiero mi ropa. ¿Qué dices?
Where are my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago, with the laundress.
Ah,
They will be returned to you after the audience, clean and starched. The gentleman will tell me.
¿se me tengo que poner una mariconada de esas? ¿Por narices? Pua. A ver, ya está. Mira qué guapo estoy.
Black suits the gentleman. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
Pues no.
A studded doublet and a sword on my back. That's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes.
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
Sí, sí, ponme maquillaje también, anda.
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light
Menos
enough.
mal.
The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the north and south. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
¿Qué dices? ¿Tengo que hacer una reverencia también? Eso nada. Yo no voy a hacer ninguna reverencia a nadie.
I know how to bow.
El único que le hago una reverencia era Yennefer. Si no es ella, a nadie.
That, sir, is how you might bow to a whore on a street corner. Not to the emperor of Nilfgaard.
No, a las fulanas tampoco les hago reverencias. Espabilado.
Leg extended, hand flat,
Oh,
head down, chin
oh.
to chest.
Mira, míralo. Como un
The
pro.
gentleman will rehearse.
Un lameculos del rey ese. Joder, lo tengo que hacer. A ver cómo ha dicho. Pierna derecha.
Wrong, wrong, wrong.
¿Cómo que no?
Once more. Leg
A
extended,
ver.
hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
No. Primero la pierna izquierda hacia adelante. A ver si era así. Qué arte que tenemos haciendo reverencias.
But
Madre
we've learned to
mía.
expect less of Nordlings. Come with me. The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate type.
Your arch magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your
Me da
Majesty
igual
will
cómo está el
suffice.
emperador.
Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
¿Cuánta gente?
Imgrimi et art ketzer. Dijven aden in
Venga,
kan et
hace
maat.
nuestra patosa
Emir
reverencia.
var emreis.
Ah, mira, no la hago. Venga ya, pringao.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep do orde.
Welchen Namen? Wat gern favor?
Asolaste un poco, te voy a hacer la reverencia, no te creas, listo. Cuando te pongas tonto te pego 2 galletas.
So many months at Foltest Court. Yet you still haven't mastered the basics of etiquette.
You know what they say? Can't teach an old wolf new tricks. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cyrilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The wild hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
Ya estamos otra vez, con los recaditos. A ver, ¿por qué yo?
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30?
¿Vas a pagar bien?
So why me?
A ver, ¿cuánto pagas?
Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always.
Sí, razones de
Enough of this
estado.
banter. You will agree regardless.
if for no other reason than because
Solo decido yo si acepto o no.
more than you customarily receive for a contract.
Bueno,
Considerably more.
entonces en ese caso sí, venga, va, si me da mucho dinero, sí. A ver, dame información. ¿Qué hay que hacer? ¿Dónde está?
Motivation. Serie leaves few tracks. She'll be hard to find.
My corps of spies will help you. Count on them and my army, should the need arise. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This
Muy bien.
audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Oh, vamos a ver a la Yennefer otra vez. Venga, venga. A ver si cae.
The gentleman not understand. Did I not emphasize adequately that one must bow to the Emperor?
A mí me da igual lo que digas, que yo no hago referencias a ese tío.
I shall be punished.
No te jodes.
Please keep close and bother no one. We've had enough breaches of etiquette for one day. And it's past noon.
Calm yourself.
What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard, the second Prince of Elander.
Yeah.
Not only am I making way here like
Uy, aquí que hay. Me saquear, no. Hay mucha gente por aquí me verá saqueando. Uy, mira, hay flores. Vamos a robar las flores. Las flores y no creo que se enfaden.
A deserter from the Scoia'tael.
Mira, más flores, más flores. Joder. Pero si estas mierdas flores son las mismas que hay por ahí, por el bosque tirar. Vaya rey más rancio. Podría plantar unas buenas hierbas, no. Las flores estas, las malas hierbas estas que se crían en cualquier sitio.
That quill sharpened yet? Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants.
Adorno, Yennefer, ¿dónde está Yennefer? A ver.
Fire and the criminal underworld. At times it is difficult to tell them
Ah,
one
un
from the other.
libro, nah.
They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism that...
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
You know what? I'll write the report myself.
Mira, ahí está. Yennefer.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Dying to take it off.
Ahí. Quítatela.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I
No,
might
es
even
una
think of.
proposición.
But
En
we've
otras
matters to
circunstancias
attend
no.
to.
En estas circunstancias es una proposición.
Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Serie, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
Pues sí. Sí, ha crecido mucho la niña.
How about that? She's grown up.
It's been years since you trained together at
Eso
Camp.
quiere decir, se ha hecho mayor, que al igual le podemos dar mandanga.
A great deal has changed.
A ver si la encontramos.
You haven't. Not a bit.
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Serie, all right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Serie, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even
Pues los
find me.
engañaste muy mal, chica.
I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
¿Ves? Se equivocó.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know.
Claro,
You
yo.
must find her, Geralt. Before the wild hunt does.
A ver, ¿dónde la has visto?
So where's Serie been seen exactly?
In 2 places. Velen and Novigrad.
Muy bien.
The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords, secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Serie. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
Por supuesto que volveré. Pero es que... ¿Y por qué no ahora?
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me?
¿No me quieres? ¿No me quieres? ¿No querías verme?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Ah, da igual.
I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, alright? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Ah, pues si me quiere, pues dame mandanga. Pues nada.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, alright? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece.
Por supuesto que volveré una pieza.
I shall be waiting.
Bueno, ya le hemos sacado un besito, poco a poco, poco a poco. Joder. Pues yo me hubiera ido en el portal ese. ¿Por qué no me han dejado ir en el portal?
Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
A ver, ¿cómo va la
How's the war
guerra?
going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoy. nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwen, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only 1 powerful one.
Joder.
That admiration I hear in your voice?
Radovid is our foe, but I cannot deny he is clever. He played us for fools, particularly dense ones at that. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
Pues ya está. No me interesa más.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Eso, mis cosas. Dame mis ropas.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah,
Sí, hombre,
mentioned
y...
something of the sort. So long.
One false move and we'll regret it.
Otra misión cumplida. Viaje rápido. Bueno, la siguiente misión, a ver dónde está. En Belén. Ahí está, árbol del ahorcado. Pues vamos para allí.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited. Something even more important happened in the Zima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Bueno, pues ya estamos aquí. Yo creo que vamos a dejar el vídeo ya mismo por aquí, ¿eh? Ahora cuando se acabe esta escena cortamos. Bueno, pues aquí lo dejamos. Recordaros darle al típico me gusta si os ha gustado el vídeo, suscribiros al canal y nada más. Nos vemos en el próximo episodio. Chao, gente.